Have you ever left your paintbrush leaning against something and it dries and it gets bent? Or worse, you leave your paintbrushes sitting in your water and you walk away to come back a few hours or even possibly a day later and find out that they're all bent? We're going to look at a paintbrush that I received that was all bent and damaged in shipping, and I'm going to show you what I did to fix it. If you're new here, my name is Angela. I'm the artist behind Clark Fine Art. So today we're going to take a look at this brush. This is a brush that I received. When I got it, it was all bent over. If this has ever happened to you, stay tuned because I'm going to show you how to solve that problem. So this is a clip from my unboxing video for my Art Snacks Plus box. And here you will see when I unwrapped that tissue paper, they had really bent that brush all over. So I'm going to grab up my Masters brush cleaner and get my kettle going, get some hot, really hot, almost boiling water there. And I'm going to pour that into a bowl. And then, the key here is when you put your brush in this water, do not submerge it down to the ferrule. You want to make sure that you don't get it wet all the way up here. You want to just put the tips of your brush where it's damaged into this really hot water, because otherwise you could weaken the glue and then your bristles would end up falling out. And we don't want that because that just ruins the brush as well. So I'm going to wipe off some of that water and then come right over to the Masters brush cleaner. And you see here, the hot water has already straightened it. Now, this brush may have straightened just by dipping it into cold water, but I wasn't sure. It was really quite bent, so I thought it's a great way to show you how to do that. You're just going to dip it in that water, and then I'm going to rub my brush on the Masters brush cleaner. And I will put a link in the description below for that if you are interested. And I'm just going to take that brush cleaner now. I'm not going to rinse it off, but I'm going to rub it into the bristles and reset the bristles, reshape them to the way that they're supposed to be. So I'm just gently going over the bristles, making sure they're nice and straight. This will stay kind of stiff. And then once that's done, I want to set this and let it dry. If you're getting value from this, if you could take a second, hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. It definitely helps my channel. YouTube does reward interaction. So now I have set that, and I'm going to set this in my paint puck holder to dry. Same one you saw at the beginning of this video. I can also link that in the description below. And I'm going to let that dry, so any moisture is just going to stay down below. So there you have it. It is all dry. When it's done, I'm just going to refluff my brush. And you can see here that I have fixed this brush and I can now use it. It's just slightly splayed out, but not too bad. Much better from where it was. So that is one way that you can take a damaged brush and fix it and save the brush and save yourself some money from having to replace it. I will note that it was very important to make sure that while you let your brushes dry, that you lay them flat or put them in a holder that allows the bristles to remain in a downward position to keep all of the water away from your ferrule. This is very important because you don't want to damage the brush that you just fixed. If this is going to help you save a brush or you've done this before, drop me a comment below. And you'll see that when I wet my brush, it definitely goes right back to that nice, sharp, straight point. So definitely would say that this brush is fixed. I hope this helps you. Thank you for spending your time with me today. I'll see you in the next one.